The oldest periodic table was found during a cleanup at a Scottish laboratory. This is a classroom chart bearing an early version of the periodic table of elements has been discovered in the University of St. Andrews chemistry lab, dating back to the 18. The chart dates back to the 1880s. The chart is thought to be the world's oldest one that I know of. The storage room of the chemistry department at the Scottish University hasn't been properly cleaned since the facility opened in 1968. Back in 2014, according to a news release, they prompted a months-long effort to tidy up the room. Among the clutter that had collected over the years was a stash of rolled-up teaching charts. When chemist Alan Aiken unfurled one of these charts, he saw an old-fashioned version of the periodic table of the elements at the top. It was written in German, which translates to periodic. I can't say the German version, but it says periodic regularity of the elements according to Mendeleev. The table was extremely brittle and fragile, and some pieces crumbled in Aiken's hands during this initial landing. The poor condition of the chart, along with its archaic table of elements, led to suggestions that it was very old. A detailed investigation into the chart and its origins has affirmed these suspicions. The chart is dated back to 1885, according to the university. Not only that, it's now the oldest known classroom chart displaying the periodic table of the elements. The periodic table was first developed by a Russian chemist, Dmitry Mendeleev, back in 1869, who revised the chart in 1871. The newly discovered chart is quite similar to the revised version, but with important differences, as the St. Andrews release explains. The St. Andrews table was clearly an early specimen. The table is annotated in German, and in the description at the bottom left, Verleeg versus Lenore and Forster Wayne identifies a scientific printer who operated in Vienna between 1875 and 1888. Another name, Lith von Ant Hartinger and Son Wien, identifies the chart's lithographer, who died in 1890. Working with the University Specialist Collections team, I said, this is pretty interesting. Eventually, I said, how could they not know about that being back there?